Hi guys, it's me Lucky, and today's video is very special one because it is the first time I'm doing something like this and I'm quite excited. Today I'm going to share two things, mindsets or perspective or whatever you want to call it with you, which has helped me change my life and be more productive. But before talking about those ideas or perspectives, I want to share with you all why am I talking about these and how they have helped me be more productive. So, without further ado, let's begin. Last year, when the lockdown started, I started exploring YouTube more and discovered the productivity side of YouTube and just got obsessed with it. The prospect of being able to study for long hours, the prospect of completing what I started, the prospect of just being more productive was very appealing. And I started going deep and deep into the productivity rabbit hole. But there was a problem with me. The problem was I started everything with high motivation and high energy and high excitement, and I did everything pretty well for some days. But as the time passes, my productivity starts to decline, and there comes a point when I'm doing stuff just for the sake of doing it, and there comes a point where it becomes kind of a chore, and I just don't want to do it. May it be studying, may it be exercising, may it be jogging, may it be reading non-fiction, anything. Like it kind of became a chore, and I didn't want to do it at all. So that was the problem, and that continued for a while. I would start with high excitement and just go to this low phase, and again there would be some sort of motivation, or I don't know what would happen, and then I will again become very energized, and again it will end up becoming a chore, and I will end up in the state of not wanting to do anything. So this continued for a long time, long time, and I discovered the problem, or I understood the problem fairly recently. It has just been a month or two, but that has been life changing. So yeah, the problem was my mindset with work or my mindset with productivity. So the mindset change that I'm talking about is the shift from I have to do this stuff to I get to do this stuff. When you think that I have to study, I have to exercise, I have to clean my room, I have to wash dishes, it just becomes kind of negative, and it kind of becomes a chore and a burden that you don't want to do, but you have to do it. But when you shift your mindset to I get to study, I get to go to college, I get to have books, and I get to exercise to enhance my health, I get to live in a good room which I have to clean. And when you shift this perspective, you become more inclined to do the stuff, and you will enjoy doing that stuff. If not enjoy it, the friction will become less and the thing will be less daunting. So try to think about everything in a way that you get to do those stuff instead of you have to. Because while doing anything, your perspective on that matter matters the most. If you go to tackle something with very negative perspective or very negative thoughts, it will be daunting, it will be tedious, it will be just boring. But if you think about something with a positive perspective, if you think you get to do it, you enjoy doing it, if you like doing it, you just enjoy the process, you will just be appreciated, the thing will just become less daunting, it will be enjoyable, and you will be in a better mood and state when you do that stuff, and it will of course become easier. So if you have seen my previous vlog, you may know that I like to keep myself fairly busy throughout the entire day, and I do a lot of stuff throughout the day. And I am often asked from my friends and siblings that how are you able to do all this every day, and how do you keep yourself motivated to do it, and when do you get time for yourself if you are doing all this stuff? And I just reply that everything that I do is for myself. I exercise because it will enhance my health. I jog because it will enhance my stamina. I study every day because it will help me get more better grades. I make YouTube videos because I enjoy it, and I read these many books because I love reading. So the every single thing that I'm doing is for myself and not anyone else. So there is no point in thinking all these things in a negative way, because everything that I do is for myself, and I love spending my time on all those things. So this was all about me and how that perspective helped me to improve. But I want to give you practical tips that will help you get this perspective. The thing that has helped me a lot to change my mindset is practicing gratitude. So what I do is, or I have been doing it for a long time, is I write down two things that I'm grateful about every single day. It may be the most trivial thing that just getting a chocolate from a friend, or it may be something really important like being able to go on a trip with your friends, anything. Just write two different things down every single day and just keep continuing doing it. The change in mindset that you will gradually develop will be precious, because you will start looking at the more positive side of things. Even if your day was crap and nothing good happened, just force yourself to think about two things that you are grateful for that happened in the previous day or that happened in the day, and that will help you appreciate your life more and just help you do things that you want to do. Lastly, before I just want to say that this change in mindset or this incorporation of mindset is slow and it takes time. It won't happen that just suddenly you will start thinking about everything in a different way. It will take time, it will take patience, but just keep going on and the things will change. So the second thing about which I was enormously wrong about was the mindset that productivity means checking off 100% of your stuff or to-do list through every single day. And of course it doesn't work that way. No 2 days are similar and life happens, and it is just impossible to predict how much you will be able to do in the day. But here I'm gonna talk about mental health as an aspect of productivity, because I myself sometimes suffer from bad mental health. I'm mostly energized and mostly able to complete all the stuff, but there comes periods in which I get some trigger or maybe not, and I just get into this low phase in which I just don't want to do anything that even I like. I don't want to read or just I don't enjoy anything, and everything just feels daunting and a chore. So at this periods it is just impossible for me to get everything done. And even if I try to push through and complete every single thing in my to-do list, the things just start to become more and more daunting, and I just start resisting them, and it just becomes worse. And if I just give in to the temptation of not doing anything and just wasting my time, after a day or two, I just start having a lot of guilt, and that guilt just worsens my mood and everything just becomes bad. So in these situations, I discovered for myself that I need to take a step back and give my mental health the highest priority. So what I do is I just go through my to-do list and see what things are the most necessary to do. Okay, and I just do that, and I start thinking about why am I going through this phase, and what happened that I'm going through here, and try to solve this. This happened fairly recently. I moved into my apartment with my friends, and college started. I was I had a lot of things to juggle and do, and I just wasn't spending too much time with my friends, and it kind of started bothering me. And after a time it became really bad, and I just wasn't interested in doing anything that I enjoy most of the time, and I just wanted to just sit with them and just spend time with them. So I knew if I don't do that, I will be more miserable. So what I did was, on the next few days, I just kept my to-do list on a bare minimum, that I will just do all those things which are absolutely necessary, and I will consciously make time to spend with my friends and just be around them and just enjoy. So what happened in those 2-3 days is I got my energy back, and I was able to get into my normal routine again. So just try to understand, try to make your mental health your priority, and try to fix things that are going wrong, and try to think why are you not able to do the stuff, because I believe it is most of the time not about motivation. It is just about something else. Just know when to take a step back and relax yourself and then move forward, because if you don't, it will just become worse and worse. So remember, productivity doesn't mean 100% every single day. It just means doing the best that you can on the given day or the given situation. I really hope you understood what I was talking about and will incorporate it in your life. I just want to say that don't be too harsh while judging yourself. Let yourself take break, let yourself relax, and know when to take a step back and prioritize your mental health. So that's all, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below if you go through similar problems that I did or I still do sometimes. And also comment if you want me to make similar videos in the future, and I'll see you next time.